Isn't it strange how easy it is to forget who you are, just trying to become what everyone else needs? You've said yes when you wanted to say no. You've smiled in rooms that drained you. You've played small to avoid making others uncomfortable. And over time, you've faded. Now you're here, tired, lost, craving to be seen, not for who you've pretended to be, but for who you really are. The good news is, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not beyond return. This is how we find ourselves again. First, you need to acknowledge what happened. Losing yourself doesn't usually happen all at once. It happens quietly, in small decisions. You people please to avoid conflict. You say what they want to hear. You stop asking what you want, and you start measuring your worth by how little you ask for. But here's the truth. Being agreeable isn't the same as being at peace. Being quiet isn't the same as being okay. You cannot heal if you don't admit you're hurting. So pause. Take inventory. Ask yourself, what have I silenced in me just to be accepted? That question is the beginning. Who were you before the world told you who to be? Before expectations, before roles, before survival mode. What made you come alive? Was it writing, exploring, creating? Was it asking questions, helping others, or just sitting still in wonder? Sometimes the path back to yourself starts with memory. You don't need to fix everything overnight. Just remember. Open an old journal, revisit a childhood hobby, play a song you used to love, not because it's impressive, but because it's you. The pieces are still there. They've just been waiting for you to come back. Now listen closely. This one matters. You are allowed to take up space. You don't have to shrink yourself to be loved. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to become everyone's solution to deserve staying in the room. You can say, I don't like that. You can say, I need a break. You can say, no. And you can do all of that without explaining yourself. The world won't always applaud your boundaries, but your soul will. And your peace is a better reward than anyone's approval. Finding yourself isn't about going back. It's about rebuilding with intention. Start small. Ask yourself every morning, what do I need today? What matters to me right now? What am I doing out of habit, not heart? Then act on it. Say yes to something that scares you but feels honest. Say no to something you've been doing just to keep the peace. This is your life. You get to decide what it stands for. You get to build your values, your rhythm, your voice. Not one shaped by fear, but one rooted in truth. Finding yourself isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. Every day the world will try to hand you a mask. Be agreeable, be productive, be perfect. But you get to choose. Do you put it on again, or do you show up as you? Even if your voice shakes, even if your hands tremble, even if no one claps. Keep choosing you, the version that's honest, the version that's present, the version that's free. Because freedom isn't being liked by everyone, it's being known by yourself, and still choosing to stay. So if you've been gone for a while, if you've lost sight of the real you, know this. You're not too far gone. You're not too late. You're just waiting to be found by the only one who truly can. You. Start today. Not with perfection, but with honesty. Take a deep breath and take the first step back home.